boy, welcome back, sports fans. Mike Red's here alongside Derwin Worrell. It's a little bit more quiet here in Ball Arena than it was earlier today, but Derwin, day one of the state wrestling tournament, how you feeling?
Feeling pretty good. We got to see some good matches, a couple of victories today. Unfortunately, we had a couple of losses, but it goes with the territory.
With the territory,
well, all in all, I think the guys and girls did really good today.
They sure did. Hey, let's get to the 4 and 5A prelim action right now. All right, let's start at 106 pounds, and it wasn't the start Central's J.P. Espinoza would have wanted, getting taken down here by Ian Ingalls. Later, getting locked up in a cradle. Espinoza going to have to do it the hard way on the left-hand side. At 113, a rough start for Fruita's Mike Leone. Going up against Chance Matthews. Matthews would get the 9-0 major, staying in 5A 113. Grand Junction's Murphy Harris. He had a tough outing in his first matchup against Braden Hines. Hines not just picking up back points here. Midway through the third, Harris would get wired up and pinned. Also a tough night for Palisades. Tyrus Despain down 3-1 late in the third. Needed to get a takedown, but it would be Travis Long initiating the offense. Despain would keep that whizzer in to avoid the takedown, but couldn't avoid the 3-1 loss. All right, let's get to a West Slope win. How about it? Get into the win column and talk about Grand Junction's Andrew Leba. Going to work early in this one, jumping all over Alex Heinberg, coming away with an opening round first period pin.
It's awesome. I mean, you got to come in here with a great mindset and just, fight for what you want. And what I want is to definitely be at the top. And I think to be able to do that is just go out there and wrestle your hardest in your first match and get a feel for the community around you here at Ball Arena.
At 106 pounds, Fruita's Gino Gallegos and Isaiah Scenarios was in total control of this one, and he would wrap up a 7-1 decision in this match. Also moving on to Hassan Maines of Central. He went up against Cameron Allegria from Montrose. Allegria would walk away with a 5-1 decision at 120 pounds. At 106 pounds, Will Stewart dominated his competition. He walked away with a 23-6 decision at 126. And then at 132 pounds, Archuleta wins a decision. He's the coach's son, and he walks away with a decision. He's going to move on to the next round. Colton Romario for Grand Junction is going to get pinned in this one by Jace Long of Adams City. Jace Long has been on the roll. Saw him last week at Fruita, and he's going to move on as well. William Dean, he's going to get pinned in his match. And at 138 pounds, Dagan Harris, he earned himself a 16-0 tech fall.
All right, Derwin, let's talk 145 for a Central Aiden Wiseman. He would grind out a first-round win, topping Ethan Sinclair 8-6. A last-minute takedown sealed his win. At 160, Palisades Maddox Caster, he got pinned by Xander Alriez. Also at 160, I didn't catch the pin, but I did catch Devin Hickey's reversal here. He would go on to grab a sudden victory pinfall at 170. How about the big lift here from Fruita's Troop Tobias? And this all part of his 11-0 win over Zach Fish. And at 182, it was a pounding. Armani Trujillo out of Fruita was just drilling his opponent into the mat. These all part of his 9-2 win. Let's wrap up tonight's coverage with a pin, and a big one at that. And just 17 seconds into the match, Joe Shepherdson would earn himself a first-round fall.
Feels pretty awesome. I was like, man, I don't really feel like wrestling for 6 minutes right now. Let's just go get it done.
He didn't want to go the full 6 minutes. How about it?
No, we'll have plenty more tomorrow.
We sure will. We'll have more than 6 minutes coming your way tomorrow. Hey, it's that time. We're going to start to see those eliminations. It's got to be kind of a scary moment for those athletes.
Yeah, especially the seniors. This is their last opportunity to get a state title, so all and everything is going to be left on that mat tomorrow.